Welcome, dear listeners, to another enlightening episode of the Relai Talks. Today, I invite you to embark with me on a journey across time, culture, and human spirit. Have you ever wondered, what is the oldest message humanity has carried about peace, non-violence, and the respect for all forms of life? We live in a world often driven by competition, conflict, and material desires. But long before the rush of our modern age, there existed a profound path, a spiritual tradition that quietly taught people to live with kindness, restraint, and compassion toward every creature, great or small. That path is Jainism. Many people have heard of Hinduism or Buddhism, but Jainism, though less widely known, today holds a treasure of wisdom. Its origin, its history, its teachings, and its role in modern life. So sit back, relax your mind, and let's travel together into the heart of one of the world's most ancient religions, Jainism. We pause for dramatic effect. Chapter 1: The Eternal Roots of Jainism. To understand Jainism, we must step into the mists of ancient India. When we talk about religions, we often imagine a founder, someone who started it all. For Buddhism, it is Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha. For Christianity, it is Jesus. For Islam, Jainism teaches that it was not founded by anyone. But Jainism is different. Instead, it has always existed, an eternal path, a timeless truth discovered and rediscovered by enlightened teachers known as Tirthankaras. According to Jain tradition, there have been 24 Tirthankaras in the current time cycle. The very first was Rishabhanatha, believed to have lived in a prehistoric age. Jain texts describe him not just as a spiritual guide, but also as the one who taught humans basic civilization, farming, writing, and social organization. And the 24th Tirthankara, the one most people associate with Jainism, was Mahavira, who lived in the 6th century BCE. So you see, Jainism does not see itself as a new religion, nor a branch of another. Instead, it claims to be a Sanatan Dharma, an eternal way of life, with principles as old as the universe itself. Chapter 2: The Life of Lord Mahavira. Now let us step closer in time to a remarkable figure who gave Jainism its most recognizable form, Lord Mahavira. Mahavira was born in 599 BCE, belonged to the noble warrior class in present-day Bihar, India. According to Jain tradition, his birth was marked by auspicious dreams and celestial signs, foretelling the arrival of a great soul. From childhood, Mahavira was not like ordinary princes. While others sought pleasure, power, and wealth, Mahavira displayed a quiet, thoughtful nature. He questioned the meaning of life. He noticed suffering, sickness, old age, and death, and felt that worldly pleasures could never satisfy the soul. At the age of 30, he made a life-changing decision. He renounced his royal palace, his fine clothes, his family ties, and all his possessions. Dressed in a single cloth, which he later abandoned too, he became a wandering ascetic. For the next 12 years, Mahavira lived a life of extreme discipline. He meditated in forests, fasted for long periods, remained silent for months at a time, and endured harsh weather and insults from people. He trained himself to conquer not only hunger and thirst, but also anger, pride, and fear. In that moment, he became a Jina, or conqueror of the self. Finally, at the age of 42, Mahavira attained Kevala Jnana, complete knowledge and infinite awareness. And from that title, Jina, came the name of the religion itself, Jainism. For the rest of his life, Mahavira traveled across northern India, teaching his philosophy. His message was clear and simple. Do not harm any living being. Do not lie. Do not steal. Do not indulge in endless desires. And practice self-control and purity. At the age of 72, Mahavira attained moksha, or liberation, at Pavapuri. His soul was freed forever from the cycle of birth and death. But his teachings lived on, carried forward by devoted monks, nuns, and lay followers. Chapter 3: The Teachings and Philosophy of Jainism. What makes Jainism truly unique is its philosophy. Unlike many religions, Jainism does not focus on a creator god. Instead, it emphasizes the soul's journey to liberation. Every living being, whether a human, an animal, a bird, even a tiny insect, has a soul. And every soul is pure by nature, full of infinite knowledge, bliss, and power. But the soul is trapped by karma, like dust covering a mirror. Through discipline and right living, this karma can be shed, and the soul can shine in its original purity. The path to liberation is guided by what Jains call the three jewels, or Ratnatraya. Right faith, believing in truth. Right knowledge, understanding reality. Right conduct, living by the vows of non-violence, truth, and self-control. Another profound Jain principle is Anekantavada, or the doctrine of many-sidedness. It teaches that truth is complex and cannot be fully captured by one viewpoint. Imagine the story of blind men describing an elephant. Each feels a different part and gives a different description. Jainism reminds us that every perspective may hold a part of truth, but none has the whole. This makes Jains deeply tolerant and open-minded. And then there is Ahimsa, the principle of non-violence, the heartbeat of Jainism. Not only physical violence, but even harsh words and harmful thoughts are discouraged. For Jains, compassion toward every living being is the highest religion. This philosophy of Ahimsa later influenced great leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, whose non-violent resistance changed the course of history. After Mahavira's passing, Jainism spread widely in India. Monks and nuns carried his message from village to village, while householders supported them with food and shelter. Over time, Jainism developed two main traditions, Digambara, or skyclad, where monks renounced even clothing to show complete detachment. Svetambara, or whiteclad, where monks wore simple white robes. Despite differences, both upheld the same core philosophy. Jainism flourished under the patronage of kings and merchants. The great Mauryan emperor Chandragupta, after ruling much of India, is believed to have become a Jain monk in his later years. Magnificent temples and cave shrines were built, like those at Mount Abu, Shravanabelagola, and Ellora, masterpieces of devotion and architecture. Though Jainism never became the majority religion of India, it held a steady influence. Its values shaped art, culture, law, and ethics. And even when faced with challenges from larger religions like Hinduism and Buddhism, Jains remained steadfast in their discipline and faith. Chapter 5. Jainism in the Modern World. Today, Jainism has about 4 to 5 million followers worldwide. Most live in India, but Jain communities thrive in America, Europe, Africa, and beyond. Though small in number, Jains have made a remarkable impact on modern society. They were among the earliest promoters of vegetarianism, long before it became popular in the West. Today, many Jains even practice veganism. In business, Jains are known for honesty, hard work, and fairness, proving that success can be achieved without compromising ethics. Through philanthropy, Jains have built schools, hospitals, and shelters, extending their compassion to all. And in an age of climate change, Jains stand out for their respect for nature and their sustainable lifestyle. In a world of stress and consumerism, Jainism reminds us of simplicity, mindfulness, and restraint. Chapter 6. The relevance of Jainism. Today. Think about our world today. Wars, violence, greed, and endless desires. Now imagine if more people lived by Jain principles. Respect every living being. Speak the truth. Avoid unnecessary possessions. Practice tolerance of different viewpoints. Wouldn't our world be a more peaceful, compassionate place? Jainism is not just an ancient religion. It is a timeless philosophy, offering solutions to modern problems. Whether through vegetarianism, mindfulness, or ecological awareness, Jain wisdom speaks powerfully to our present and future. Closing. A gentle reminder. So, dear friends, the story of Jainism is a story of endurance, of a small community carrying a vast truth through the ages. From Rishabhanatha to Mahavira, from ancient temples to modern classrooms, Jainism continues to inspire. Let us close with the words of Lord Mahavira himself. A man is seated on top of a tree in the midst of a burning forest. He sees all living beings perishing, but he does not realize that he too will soon perish. Such is the delusion of man. These words remind us to live with awareness, compassion, and humility. Thank you for joining me on the Reli Talks. If this journey touched your heart, do like, share, and subscribe. Let us keep exploring the great spiritual traditions that shape humanity. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and always keep seeking the truth.